guys, welcome back. It's Shelby, and today we are going to be making little wire angels to hug your Christmas tree lights. So these are what I mean. They're so cute, they're really small and delicate, and they're super easy to make, which is important because you kind of need more than one of them on your tree. I mean, you could just do one, but they're so small and delicate it might get lost in the decorations. Part of the magic of these little guys is that you just make a bunch of them and you put them on all or at least some of the Christmas tree lights on your tree, and the gold just reflects back and they're just like these cute little angels hugging the light, and it's just beautiful. So for this you're gonna need some soft crafting wire. I use 26 gauge and I will link it below along with my socials in the description so you can make your own, and then any kind of bead you want. I have pearls out because I always have them at my desk. You could use like colored gemstones, you could use, you know, just beads in general. You could use the little flower beads, you could use like literally anything you want. Just give your angel a face, and yeah, super easy, fun, cute Christmas craft. We're gonna get going. So you're going to kind of get your wire started and separate your first and middle finger, and then wrap the wire around those two fingers a good number of times, at least 8, probably between 8 and 12. You could do 8, it will definitely work. You don't need too many more than 12, but at least 8, and just make sure that it's nice and smooth. You don't want any tangles in the wire, and then try to get it into a nice, good, clean oval. You don't want the wires to be different lengths in there. You've got to get all the loops to be kind of basically exactly the same length. So you just have one nice multi-strand oval, and then towards the edge, probably about 1/3 of the way in, go ahead and twist it into a figure 8. You don't want it to be halvesies. You want one side much larger than the other. Again, go ahead and smooth out the wire. It's really important that it's nice and smooth. Then we're going to be working with the larger loop, and this is going to be the angel wing. So we're going to get it nice and broad. Make sure that you keep the top nice and small, but with a nice broad end, you're going to push in the center, kind of make it like a heart, like bring it down like a little heart. And then you're going to twist it around into another figure 8. So you've got three little petals to the clover, if that makes sense. So just twist it around once, and those are going to be your angel wings, and you can go ahead and kind of splay those out. They're really pretty, kind of 1 or 2 at a time. If you can get them to overlap, I think that looks better than if they're just in a clump, but it's kind of personal preference. Do it on both sides, and you can already see the shape of the angel already starting to take place. Once I get the wings all splayed out the way I want them to, and I think they look good, I'm going to do a close-up so you guys can kind of see what it looks like at this point. We're basically halfway done. It's a really fast craft. You do want to leave the wire that's poking out up at the top from where we clipped it. Just leave it up top there. That's fine. Don't try to bend it in or anything. But just kind of splay out your angel wings. This is a close-up. Should look something like this. And then we're going to start on the skirt of the angel and the part that holds onto the light. So the reason I said to wrap it 8 times around your finger was A, to give you a lovely amount of volume on the wings, but B, when you splay out the bottom, you're going to do it in 4 different petals, like front, back, side, side, but it works better if you've got like 2 or 3 loops in each one. 2 works just fine, but one of them looks a little sparse. So just go ahead and splay it out just like that. Nice little close-up. And then we are going to work on the face of the angel. So go ahead and take that piece of wire that is sticking up from where we cut it and grab your bead. I chose pearl because I had it close by. And then you're just going to bring the pearl forward a little bit and bend the wire backwards across the back. You don't really need to do anything fancy. It's going to hold it. There's no weight on it. But if you want to, you can kind of spin it around the bottom. And here's what it looks like. Just a little close-up before we put it on the tree. This is what your angel should look like. You just kind of bend the bottom 4 loops of the skirt out. One of them needs to be in front. That's kind of the only caveat, because then the light can come up right in front, just like that, and the angel can be praying over it. So yeah, this is the front and the back close-up of what she looks like, and we're gonna get her on the tree.